Maybe the second time will be the charm. Do you suppose?
We'll summon them in.
We'll try it again.
We're ready!
I guess not. Brianna and Joy are on their way. They're like, they want to make a big dramatic entrance. That's all right.
There you go.
Karen is here. How you doing, Karen?
Hi, I'm great.
And Burton, you're here too. Good morning.
Hi.
We went shopping last week,
Yes.
so we have to remember to talk about that.
Oh,
Because
I love shopping. I shouldn't love shopping so much, but I love shopping.
I don't know if it's a girl thing or what, but I just love it.
I do.
So yeah, we'll have a full staff
We will.
once the car arrives with Joy and Brianna in it, and Diesel, of course.
Of course.
Kara is here, who is both our broad for the day and fan. How did you say it? Oh, groupie. Okay, very good.
I'm the groupie.
Very good. Kara, welcome to the studio. We're happy you're here.
Thank you.
Well, since we've got a full studio of people here today, and we're waiting for a couple of the gals to arrive, let's talk about the reason why you're here, because I'm very excited about it. So it's the Wonder of the Nativity. Yeah. Oh, do you need that?
I do need that.
See, I saved it.
Thank you.
So that we'd have it.
Thank you.
Because now this is, you're new to town.
I am new to town. My husband is Paul Widman, who's the new Parks and Rec director of the city.
Yes.
And we joined him in June with our family. And so we are just...
Ready for your Minnesota winter.
We are. My friends introduced me to Smart Wool Socks. Thank you, Ann Burton. And they've changed my life.
Everybody
Tracy
has.
McCrae.
Oh,
She's
yeah.
the one that got me onto
You
them.
got to get fancy ones. They're snazzy.
Minor striped. If I took off my boots, you'd see them.
My son calls them snazzy socks. Karen, what?
No one has ever mentioned this to me.
Oh, you have to listen.
Never.
To listen a little closer.
You don't have Smart Wool Socks?
No.
Oh, Karen.
No one.
They'll
They
change
like
your
you
life.
better.
All
I
right,
guess
so
they do.
here's the deal, Kara. You come to town, and everybody's, welcome. We're so happy to have you here. We want you to be on the Nativity Committee.
Yes. Yes, that's exactly what happened.
And so you've
Jump
never
right
even
in.
been part of the Nativity, the Wonder of the Nativity.
No, I have not, but I've seen them in other locations.
You are familiar with nativities.
Yes.
You are familiar with events at a church.
Yes.
And so you said, snacks are involved, I'm in.
You know what? That's what tipped the scales.
And when it comes right down to it, that is what brings my daughter along. I mean, she'd like to say that it's the nativities that does it, but really it's the little gingerbread
Oh, my
cakes.
goodness.
Okay, it's
Those are
me.
so
Yeah.
It's me that loves the
Yes,
gingerbread
it
cakes.
is
I'm
you,
lying.
but
Yes.
there still will be no coffee.
Oh, I'm bringing my own.
I know.
There's water.
She always brings her own, honey.
This is what this is. I bring my own. I got my decaf.
That's perfect.
I
I'm just
brought it
saying
for
that
you last time.
You did. I'm saying if you have delicious desserts, you need to have some decaf if you want people to be there. That's all I'm
Tracy
saying.
needs to have her coffee with her cake.
So you know what happened when the mayor brought the coffee in to
I
the
do.
Mormon church,
I
right?
do.
Boom, bam, off the piano, all over
Technically,
him, all
that
over me.
was not his fault. That
Danny
was
Woolley.
Danny's
We're going to
fault.
blame Danny.
Yep. We're
That was
shoving
the
right under
funniest
the
thing.
bus.
Danny looks at the mayor and everybody pauses, long, gasping pause, like, oh, what do we do? He's got coffee all over his shirt. I had it all over me. And Danny goes, well, Mayor, what were you thinking, bringing coffee into a Mormon church? So we're going to keep you away from pianos. How's that?
All right, Kara, tell us what people can expect if they've never been to the Wonder of the Nativity.
Well, if they've never been, they just need to come and bring their friends and family with them. The event actually starts on Friday, December 5th at 5 o'clock, and it runs to 9. And then it is again on Saturday, December 6th from 2 to 8:30. And the church is really transformed into a winter wonderland.
It
There
It's so pretty.
The music is great.
The music
food
is great.
awesome.
Yes.
The lighting is lovely.
Yes, and it's a perfect way to start the celebration of the holiday. It really
really
kind of
is.
kicks everything
It does,
off.
I agree.
And there is a website. If you want a little more information, you can go to www.rochesternativities.org. And there are lots of community music groups that are going to be performing in the sanctuary and in our cultural hall. And they run about every half hour or so. So you can get online and see who's coming.
And that's where you sit down, enjoy the music, and have a little
yes.
gingerbread cake or 2 or 3.
Absolutely.
Or 4. Or 5.
Absolutely.
No one monitors it, so, you know.
No, but there are ladies there that look at you when you go back for your third.
Here's what I know.
I'm used to that.
Just
look, so I
have
don't care anymore.
grandchildren. Get about 6 of them there, like I do.
Yeah.
And go get me another one.
Yeah, there you
Grab
go.
another one. No, that's awesome because I've always been there when they're like, oh, we've got more, have more, have more. So go at the end of the evening. We're trying to move them out.
That I do that.
Yeah.
Now, I might just say at the end of the evening is that bluegrass Christmas
Which
little
night? Saturday?
Both.
Both? Okay.
And I might be singing.
Woo!
You?
Buckle up.
She's got a good
I
voice.
might.
I've never heard it.
She hides it.
She has a beautiful voice.
Excellent.
We'll see.
All right, so it's okay. Yeah, you
I
need
got
to have
two
a
of 'em.
microphone. It's over 200 nativities. Everyone is invited. You don't have
Yes.
to be a member of your church.
Nope, you
Everyone's
don't.
invited.
And
It's
it's
very
free.
open house. It's like just come and go.
Come
as you
and go.
please.
Karen, I think one of the first times that I went to this, you were portraying Mary in the lobby.
What?
Is that right?
I believe so.
And you were giving out gold chocolate coins to the kids. And that probably
my
is the
gosh.
reason why my children love you so much. Is their first interaction with you is like, have chocolate, chocolate. I'm baby Jesus' mother. Have chocolate, have chocolate.
so true. You know, chocolate with me, it has to be involved.
That's right. And that's one of the reasons I love you so. All right, so we want to just make sure people get it on their calendar because
Right.
next week, of course, is Thanksgiving.
Yes.
We won't be here. We definitely will remind you of it a few days before, but just get it on your calendar.
And what's the address?
Great. Okay, the address is 2300 Viola Heights Drive, Northeast. So it's across, it's the Mormon church that's very near Century.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Right across the
Are
street
we
from
putting it on
pretty
our
much.
website?
It'll be there.
It'll be on the Broad Talk website.
We can put the link to the website.
Well, as you can hear, everyone has now arrived. So we'll take a break. We'll do some updates. We'll talk about we've got the Thanksgiving program and the 9 people you don't want to have at Thanksgiving.
What?
I think is how it's going. I don't know. Who knows?
That's Karen.
As if that ever goes according to plans anyway. Victoria's Restaurante and Wine Bar in downtown Rochester wants you to let them cater your next birthday or holiday party, a wedding, anniversary, or an office event. They specialize in accommodating your party needs with style. From selecting menu items to delivery and setup, they can even be there to help, wait the whole thing. If you need some help in that way, they can help you staff it. And most of their catering, we should say, is done pasta bar style. But you can be like Karen, where you just show up and say, I need a big tray of lasagna.
Or
Right.
cheese.
And then take it, off it goes.
They put it in your trunk. They
Yep.
give you utensils and plates
and cheese.
and lots of cheese. And rolls are free.
And the salad,
Yes,
too.
and the salad just comes with it.
It's amazing.
Oh my gosh.
So whether you need catering for, how many football players were you buying for and pretending that it was your lasagna?
Oh, yeah, probably 30,
Okay.
35.
So 30 or 35 or 12 or 300, whatever it is, give them a call at Victoria's 280-6232 to book your next catering event. KROC AM. News Talk 1340 KROC AM. I need it to warm up so that I can do my fall cleanup. We got half of the zombie plants cut down, but there's still a dead basket hanging on my patio. The the furniture is still out
I
there.
think-
Like frozen to the deck.
I
Call
think
the
you should
missionaries.
leave your basket out there and fill it with Christmas stuff.
Well, it's
That's a
frozen.
good idea.
I can't fill it with anything. It's frozen with frozen dirt and flowers.
Oh,
right
you
now.
didn't get to it quick enough.
Right. I need to take it out of there.
We have 3 of those hanging up.
I threw mine away.
Jeez.
Yeah, but I killed
I
them.
had
I
helpers.
killed them in the summer, so they were gone.
I called over helpers, but I am putting the Christmas lights out on Saturday. 30 degrees.
I need to go to you first, Joy, for your update because I need to know how your baby girl's doing out in Buffalo.
doesn't have any
6
snow.
feet of snow.
So
She
this
said
is
she
her.
didn't have any. Where she went.
Rethinking. Maybe this wasn't such a good idea. Happy day for me. Yeah. Okay, the Postal Service shut down.
Wow.
I thought, what's that little saying? Through snow or sleet or
Right.
But it doesn't
dark
say 6
of
feet
night
snow.
or whatever the hell it is.
'Cause
But
those
anyway,
poor guys would get lost.
they got
Buried.
no postal service. The mall was closed.
Not the
Tragic.
mall.
The mall. Everything
was-
shut down.
Were they just landlocked? They were just in their house, stuck
They
in
were
their house.
landlocked.
All right.
So there you go, Buffalo, New York, landlocked. But the hospital was working, so Dipping had to fumble his way.
And more coming. More snow. Another
Yep, more
few
snow is
feet of
coming.
snow.
So
I
I
can't
can't
even
even
imagine.
imagine it.
That's crazy.
I think it's
picture-
good.
The
I-
picture of that wave, that wall of snow coming toward the city is very impressive.
I know that's what she said. She said that is crazy.
Have you seen it?
Mom."
Have you seen that picture?
No, she
I'll
told
show
me
it
all
to
about
you.
it, but I haven't gone on Facebook to look at it. But she's like, "Oh, I don't like it here." I'm like,
Okay, you missed a couple of weeks.
"I did."
So you went to see your sister. Give us your update.
My sister's husband is finally home from 4 years in Iraq. Hallelujah. Safe and sound. And he was assigned Rock Island air
Where
strike,
is that?
whatever
Illinois.
it is. They make all the
Illinois.
artillery there.
Okay.
And they're surrounded by water. So if somebody tried to get sneaky, they're surrounded by water. I thought that was cool. But anyway, so I went there to see her. This is the closest we've ever lived in our whole adult life.
Yeah.
And I'm very grateful that I could be with her. And my sister, unfortunately, was diagnosed with lupus. But with her having lupus and me having a brain injury, we fit together very well because we get up late, we have breakfast, we watch smut TV, we go back to bed, take a nap, get up, talk, watch some more smut TV, eat lunch, take another short little nap, get up, talk about dinner.
It was a great visit.
And then we stay up till midnight, 1 a.m. watching smut TV. I'm totally caught up on all the
what are you
housewife
talking
shows.
about? Okay.
Smut.
You're making me nervous when you say that because I'm like, what I know is smut TV.
Okay, what I know, like all the reality shows, smut TV.
Oh, Karen's
Oh,
stuff.
Karen
Yeah,
Smut.
there
I
you
see.
go.
Yeah,
Karen's
I just
smut.
call it smut
Very
TV. So it was an amazing visit at her house. I will say this. Diesel ran because they have big property. And he brought up these green things that are the size of a big old grapefruit from Florida. They're green, lime green, and they look like orange peelings on
Hedge
the
balls?
outside.
Yeah.
How did you know that?
Yep.
Tracy does everything.
Why are you
Come on.
surprised?
We were like, what the hell are these? He loved them. And you know what? They
Brian, are you kidding me? This is a radio show. You have to silence your phone.
Yeah. Are they poisonous, steel trap Lacey
They
or
are.
Tracy?
They are.
for the dog too.
Really?
Well, I don't know. I know
Yeah.
that they sell.
He's still living, Joy. You're okay.
Oh yeah. Okay.
The funny thing is that they sell them in the produce market at Hy-Vee. They're in the produce section, but there's a big sign on them that says, "These are not for consumption." Like, then you shouldn't
should-
put
yeah.
them next to the grapefruit.
They should be.
They're,
by the
they're for
floral or
spider
something.
control.
They're for spiders.
They're for
Really?
spider control. Yeah,
Ooh,
you
I
put them
need
in your
some.
basement, and they're
How
for
have I
spider
not heard about
control.
this?
Because just to put them on a paper plate or something, because I just got them and kind of threw them down in my basement, and then as they, just like any fruit or vegetable,
They're
I don't know what it is.
sticky.
Well, as it dies, it becomes a mess. So
Yeah.
make sure you put it on
I wonder
a
if
plate.
they work for mice. Do you know that was the gift that we
Try
got from
it.
Chardonnays when they
Well-
tore that down? All their little mices came to
Well,
my house.
I would try it. Get a cat.
No.
Well, then I
Had
guess
one.
you
Been
don't.
I'm
Yeah,
glad
really
to
well.
be back, though. I'm glad to be back, but I had a damn nice vacation. I'll tell
Okay,
you that.
you need to stop swearing. You've reached your swearing
Sorry
limit today.
Oh my
She's
hell!
tired.
Oh, man.
Boom.
Shutting your microphone off. You're done. Everybody else has 3 seconds to give their update. Karen, go.
Chocolate shortage. Am I the only one who heard about
I heard
this?
about it.
I saw
Do we
it.
need to panic?
I went and spent $138
No, you did
on
not.
chocolate. I bought the boxes of cocoa.
And you just told everybody.
The pure 100% cocoa, like baking cocoa, chocolate, dark
Karen,
chocolate.
You need to stop getting your information from the news.
Is that the internet?
If I am wrong, I'm going to be so mad.
No, you
No,
have lots
no,
of
you'll-
lies.
You'll be
I
so
believed
prepared.
it.
I'll be happy because you're going to be baking things for chocolate with us, and that'll be awesome.
And Jeff says I cannot divvy it out anymore, Free Willy.
Can you
If
put it?
people want chocolate from me,
Can you put it in your smoothie?
Yeah, you actually
Well,
could.
it would look a hell of a lot better than that green crap.
Why did I turn your microphone back off? Burton, go.
Well, Brianna and I survived our first basketball game.
Yeah, we
Oh,
got killed,
good.
but we had fun.
We did.
Very good.
Holy
No
cow.
major injuries.
No, but man,
No.
I forgot how aggressive women can be playing basketball.
Got a lot of
Yeah, she got a
aggression
couple
to
chest
take
shots,
out.
didn't you?
No, that was at practice, but I got like elbows
Yeah.
in the ribs and
Yeah.
pushed around a lot.
A lot.
They were
Like,
good.
seriously,
Hey,
start
push it
pushing me around. I started to.
hey, Burton, they were
Yes.
like half our age.
I know.
So,
And they had like 50 players and we had 9.
yeah. So,
Bly,
I
what's
mean,
your
7.
what's your update? I almost said,
well,
what's your
I'm-
problem?
What's my
Bly,
problem?
what's your problem?
Well, let me tell you. No, my update was we got this stinking app. That's why my phone was on. We've got this app called, have you ever heard of it? Well, let me find it. It's called Zedge.
No.
And you get free ringtones, like a gazillion,
yep,
majillion.
Oh, yeah.
So I stayed up way too late making ringtones for all of you girls.
Anybody got time for that?
Oh.
So what is mine?
Yeah.
Well, you'll have to listen, won't you?
Great. I'll have to call you.
You'll have to call me on the break.
It cannot be as good as Karen's because when I call Karen, it starts playing Dizzy, which is awesome.
Yeah, that was taken, so I didn't do that.
10:30 KROC AM. Andy has news next. News Talk 1340 KROC AM. It's 10:36, sunny and 16 degrees. This is Broad Talk on KROC. The full studio is here. Brianna, Joy, Karen, Burton.
It's been a while.
Kara's here.
The groupie.
And we got the mom's corner back there.
Yeah.
That's cool. So I think we got everybody's updates taken care of.
Yes.
Oh, Joy, you wanted to throw a shout out to Randy Collins.
I do, because he delivered dog food for Diesel again last night. And I so appreciate Collins Feed and Seed. Thank you so much.
And Karen goes, he did that for you? That is so nice. And Joy goes, he does it for everybody.
I know.
So that is a benefit of Collins, is that whether, whatever it is, if it's your lawn care stuff or pet food, and you can buy, they have their sale, I think twice a year, you can buy a whole year's supply of pet food and they'll store it for you and then bring it as you need it.
Nice.
I mean, it's a customer
It's
service
amazing.
stuff. Thank you, Randy. We know he has the radio on all the time.
He's amazing.
So we know that he's listening right now. Thanks, Randy. All right, Grape Gate. I don't really like that name, but that's what it's being called. I brought this up yesterday with Rich because I think it's really funny. And I don't know if any of you will be familiar with your state's items. So here we go. The New York Times food editor put out this thing about the Thanksgiving food that is most associated with each state. So South Dakota's is Parakuchen, which is a delicious dessert, and I'm all about South Dakota being about dessert. Fine. Lefse would have to be part of it. North Dakota got lefse. You would think that Minnesota would get a wild rice dish since
That's
we are
what I
the
would think.
genesis of it, but no, Wisconsin got a wild rice dish.
What? They stole it.
And Minnesota got grape salad.
I have never had grape salad.
Never.
At Thanksgiving.
No one has.
Never.
But this
I've had it
guy,
other times. But
this guy has claims this grape salad, which falls into the same category of old-fashioned party dishes as molded Jell-O salad, comes from a Minnesota-born heiress who tells me it was always part of the holiday buffet in her family. So part of this thing is, who in the heck is an heiress in Minnesota?
Right.
Number two, I mean, is it someone from Dayton's? What is
It's
it?
gotta
Is it
be
like
Dayton's.
Mark Dayton's mom? I don't know.
Maybe.
But
That would explain a lot.
the
She probably calls herself an heiress,
know.
and he's the king in their home.
Prince.
Oh, he's the prince.
something along those lines. But anyway, some woman that's on the daytime Channel 5 TV show in the cities went bonkers on this.
Really?
And she just was going crazy in it. And that video of her going nuts about it is viral.
Oh, no.
And now it's so funny to follow on Twitter because there are people who have both. There's a Minnesota heiress Twitter handle. There's some
Oh, my
comedian or
goodness.
somebody who's doing
Uh-huh.
that. I don't know who it is. But Minnesota heiress is the handle. And then there's a grape salad one you can follow.
Grape salad.
But here's the grape salad recipe. It is 2 pounds of seedless grapes. It's about 6 cups of grapes.
And don't get the ones with seeds or your hand.
Yeah, and they should
big
be
trouble.
green. There,
Yes.
I have found this from the Twitter feed that it should never be red. It should be green because apparently there is some person who does it. Mary McGuire from Fox said, my grandma Anna used to make this. And I said, you're the heiress. But she said her grandma smashed it. They were smashed grapes. This is not what they show. 2 cups of sour cream, 1 cup of brown sugar, and some toasted pecans. So you just mix it all in a bowl and chill it for an hour.
It is really good.
What?
It is. I've had it.
I have a version in South Dakota that is some whipped cream and some sour cream. I don't.
Maybe there's whipped cream. My friend Shelley has made it quite often for
Right.
different things, and it's really good. I'm not sure about the recipe, but it's the same concept.
Well, the funny thing about it, because I brought it up with Rich yesterday, because I think it's very funny. I don't have any outrage. I get outraged for other things, like chocolate shortages.
No kidding.
But
Thanks.
the fact that there is an outrage over it, but secondly, I'm like, we have to make this now because we should all just jump on board and start making grape salad.
We should.
Wyoming's traditional food is the Three Sisters stew. Ever heard of it?
Nope.
No.
Yep.
Nope.
Lying, New York Times.
So is
I'm
Louisiana's.
From, a
I
teeny
don't-
tiny little town.
I
I'd
don't
like
know.
to see the origin of that. Where'd that come from?
Utah is caramel budino with
What?
Chex topping. Budino.
They probably do funeral potatoes in Utah.
I would think so. Or Jello.
Or Jello.
Texas, Karen, is turkey tamales.
No.
Ever had it?
Absolutely not.
No.
False.
I've had delicious tamales, but
See,
never a
that
turkey
Yankee.
tamale.
That Yankee doesn't know what he's talking about.
That's exactly right. Especially when we get
I'm
to
that New
Louisiana.
Yorker.
Well, the funny thing, someone from Minnesota said, this sounds like something that someone on the East Coast would think that Minnesotans would eat.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
Got it wrong all
Perfect.
across the board.
That is so funny. And Kara, from Arizona, it's cranberry sauce with chilies. So with hot chili peppers in there. Ever had that before? Nope. Nope.
You didn't do Louisiana.
Oh, well, I thought you just looked it up. What is
Well, I
it?
did. Shrimp stuff Marlintons, and it's a green squash.
Merlintons.
If I can't even pronounce it, I know there's no one in the
pale-
South that eats that kind of a
Pale
squash.
green squash.
No, and look at the picture. It's not happening. So what we do have is sweet potato casserole that is sweeter than anything you've ever had in
Do you
this
put some
It's like
marshmallows
dessert.
on top?
Is it
No,
the
we never
pecans
put.
on
Yeah,
it?
the pecans on top. We never do
Yes.
the marshmallows.
Lots of butter.
I thought that I
Yes.
hated
cream.
We do it. Yep, cream.
I thought I hated sweet potatoes because
Until you had enough
of
sugar.
all of the sugar and the marshmallows.
We never do marshmallows.
But
That's
then-
a Yankee thing.
I started having them just a baked sweet potato and
They're
thought,
good.
that's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
So it was in my 40s that I finally started to like sweet potatoes. And
love
curry.
Maybe
Go figure.
maybe the New York Times guy was just trying to create controversy.
We did a good job.
Think. Well, evidently, the Minnesotans.
So we have nothing better to talk about than what we.
If
each
not,
state
we'd be
likes to
complaining about the weather, and nobody wants that.
That's a great diversion.
Thank you.
That and the chocolate shortage. That's what that is. A diversion.
I don't think. I think.
It's Obama's fault. He has taken all the chocolate from around
Which, again, is
the
another reason
rainforest.
to be on Twitter, because anytime somebody writes a funny problem, they'll write hashtag thanks Obama, which I just think is funny.
Nice.
We need to take a quick break, and I need to tell you that Pat Carroll is back on the wagon of sending me texts of what's
Awesome.
going on. And
Yeah,
so
say today.
he said, could you please say something about all of the gift cards? So we mentioned the gift tins full of popcorn that you can get at Carroll's, which
Right.
is wonderful. And you should be stopping in there to place your order right now if you can, because they hire extra help and they send it out. Can you please be quiet over there, you two? This microphone picks you up. Lots of conversation. It's much for me.
Is he?
Hey, that's what my daughter and her family's coming, and they said we got to go to Carol's Corn. They've been delivered it, throughout the years. Now they want to see who makes it and the little shop and go and partake.
And it just smells lovely.
It does.
Exactly. So if you want to send it out, that's great. That's wonderful. If you would like to get some for yourself, maybe just stop down and get gift cards. And then, we got an extra one left over. I'll just take it.
Yeah.
It's for me.
Yep.
Thank you so very much. Carol's Corn and Carol's Cup, they are in the subway of the Kaler Grand Hotel. Carol's Cup, second location out at Apache Mall in the food court. Stop and see them today. KROC AM. This is Broad Talk on KROC, the Thanksgiving episode. Because we're not doing a show next Thanksgiving, are we? Next Thursday?
Where are you going to be?
Cooking
Cooking.
for people?
Oh my goodness, we've done it before.
I know, but
I forgot when we did it.
I'm going to go do the turkey trot or the gobble wobble or whatever it is that we call it. Go run. Kids want to run. And they got to do the paper route. They're so excited.
Yeah, get up
Oh, those
early.
big hefty papers.
Well, it's the
All the
biggest
ads,
paper of the
right.
year,
Yeah.
and they can't wait to see how big the pile
Oh,
of
wow.
papers is. It's not that they
huge.
can't wait to go deliver it. It's just
Right.
they want to see how big it is.
And they weigh like over a pound.
I know.
I mean, they are huge.
We're going to have to do drops throughout the neighborhood because they won't be able to
Go
fit
help.
it all in their burley.
Right. Let's go help Steve-O.
I almost brought back from when Jeff's mom died her little pulley thing. You know that when the older ladies used to go grocery shopping and carry it home?
That's right.
I
We
almo-
use them for
if I
paper
could-
deliveries.
At Madonna Towers.
Oh, you have them? Okay, good. I thought of Andy.
Oh, well, he has the burley all set up. He's the one, he puts it to his bike and he takes off. And he's been trying to do it through the snow and ice, and I keep going, you're going to fall and hurt yourself. The girl won't hook it to her bike. She wants to just push. So Liv has got the burley out and she's pushing. Because we have two burleys now, more than we ever did when we had toddlers. We've got it must look like we're raising, a whole passel of kids at our house when you look in our garage. But, yep, she doesn't want to put it on her bike. She has her own way of thinking.
Where should I get that from?
Do you know what she started
Interesting.
doing? This is so weird. Kids can be weird.
Yes, they can.
Yesterday, she decided that for the winter, for the most part, she's not going to wear a jacket. She's just going to wear her snow pants.
That's okay. Steven just wears his coat and no pants. He wears shorts all winter.
So today,
That's with Kyson.
she went outside. She went to school with just her snow pants on and a sweatshirt. I mean, but I think she had little gloves. And I'm like, you,
I don't get it.
whatever. Snow. I mean, what 7th grader wears snow pants to school?
None.
Mine.
Yeah.
I don't get it at all.
What senior wears shorts to school? Mine.
Well,
What sixth
that's
grader
more
wears shorts to
common.
school?
Actually, there's
Mine.
tons of kids that wear shorts to school, but who I'm saying
He hasn't yet. He hasn't worn a coat yet.
Yeah.
He won't.
Hardy people here. That's what I have to say.
I would
Because
say
they were
more
born here in
stupid.
Minnesota.
Stupid.
Yeah.
Steven was born here, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Maybe their little ovens are cooking so much they don't feel the cold.
I don't
He does
know,
run
but
hot.
he doesn't. He's driving me crazy.
Hmm.
I love him, but he is dragging his feet getting his application into college.
Mhm.
And it's the
Maybe because
the
he wants
early.
to stay here with you.
Oh, we'll ask him that. He has 2 little essays that he's got to get written. And last night, Haley, who is like on top of everything, the child that had her application ready to hit send back in her junior year, she is on him and she's like, Steven, have you got any of your scholarship applications filled out? Oh, no. She's like, you want free money. And, she had totally all of college paid
Really?
for. Oh, my gosh. She filled out probably 150 applications for scholarships
Good
and
for
ended
her.
up with probably $18,000. And then ended up getting good enough grades. She ended up full ride at BYU.
Wow.
And so she's like, Steven, don't
Mess around.
And he just does this. I got it. If he was any more laid back, I think he'd be comatose.
Kids.
See, he's so cute. I mean, he's just growing up
is
so
cute.
handsome.
Maybe
No.
that's the problem. He's just relying on
Handsome
his
boy.
looks to get by.
That's it. Yeah, but I want to protest to this Movember, no shave November.
Okay.
So you're not grateful for it?
No, he's trying, and
I thought he looked cute.
he's spotchy. Like he gets
Oh, your
a little,
son is trying to do it?
Yes, yeah. The
Oh.
blind man didn't do it this year. Thank you.
Thank goodness.
But yeah, Steven's trying it.
My brother-in-law did Beardtober, but he's not doing Movember. Just
Yeah.
because he had a couple of weeks that he didn't have to worry about what he looked like. So he grew a beard.
You'll have to see Steven's face.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Karen, you have your list of the 9 people that you don't want at your Thanksgiving table.
That you usually see.
I can't wait to hear this.
It's very funny, and I wonder if you can ever... To me, this is actually one of those things that's written by someone who is on a coast that doesn't get together like, oh, we're all going to Grandma's house. These are people like, oh, let's have the Robertsons over, and maybe we should invite the woman from down the hall. That's how you end up with this list of 9 people.
I don't know if your family's big enough. I was trying to pin my family in here, and they fit
You do?
on occasion.
Okay, give me a
So-
couple of
Times when
them.
we've had a bunch of people over, and I could tag. Yep. Mm-hmm.
No, like the intense vegan vegetarian, and I think it's funny what she says, like, Mom, I thought you weren't going to have carcasses on our table this year. We've had teenagers it's mostly the teenagers that go
Right.
vegan and then make it miserable for
See,
everybody
snow
else.
pants not such a big deal, I
No.
guess.
I know, it could be worse.
She'll eat a caucus.
Oh, gnaw on a carcass?
Yes.
Okay, what was another one? I know the one was terrible
Oh.
emotional problems or something.
Yeah,
I
going
know.
through
The
stuff.
person
Going through stuff.
through some stuff. Oh my gosh, you do have that. And they want to talk about it. Let me just say.
At the dinner table.
Yes. They arrive, you're not supposed to bring it up,
Right.
so anyway.
Well, that's a delicate dance, though, because they want you to bring it up.
Yes.
But you're not supposed to mention it.
Yeah.
Very delicate dance.
And I have an uncle who's the photo addict who literally is, he doesn't have a digit, it's the real camera. So,
Right.
Yeah, we're always posing. We spend half our time posing.
This is, my husband's family does the everybody on the table. Like we have to take pictures of people all around the table.
Yeah.
That's their family thing.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's not that my family has never, everybody's together, let's take a picture of the cousins, at the family. But my family just kind of does it like paparazzi. Like they just click, there's
Yeah.
everybody at the table. Nope. Joel's family is like, everybody, nobody can eat. You've got platefuls of food and you're so hungry and you're smelling and you're like, and then, we can't move your head. No, move. And
Take the next picture.
just do the picture. Can we maybe do it later when we're all just asleep on the living room
There
floor?
you go. A pile of you.
Yes.
I like the one that takes all the leftovers home. And that that bugs the blind man. He'll go in to get something and be like, what? And it's gone.
Yep.
Some people want
I
people
like
to
their
take the
And they
leftovers.
bring the Tupperware. This totally fits. They're not listening, I'm
I've had that.
hoping.
They
Yep.
take it home.
They
And
take it
without
home.
Bring their
you
own
saying,
Tupperware.
without you saying you should have some.
Everybody divides it up, right? But they seem to take a lot more than everybody else.
Okay, well, that is a problem.
It
Who's
is.
that person on the table?
He's the center of attention. The person who they want to do everything. They want to do the grades, do the stupid joke, the conversation, the stand-up routine. But like my dad, if you don't let him speak, and if he says the prayer, he'll give his speech in the prayer. So,
It's part of it.
yeah, it is.
He's got
That's a
some.
stranger. I can see Karen just randomly showing up to somebody's turkey dinner since she's.
Well,
done
that
it.
has happened
Yeah.
on many occasions, actually, that she just shows up accidentally or on purpose at strangers' events,
Funerals, whatever. But I
bridal
always,
showers.
Yeah.
I've wanted to find someone on the street and invite them. That's kind of on my bucket list.
What?
I'd like to invite a homeless person to my
Be
house.
careful.
Yeah.
Be very careful. I like the drunk one
Yes.
because I
You
thought, well,
would.
if we have to divvy up into this, since none of you all drink, and I technically really don't that much anyway, but I'm like, I guess I get to be the drunk one. So don't you just say don't serve alcohol at your Thanksgiving? This is a alcohol-free Thanksgiving this year. If that's a problem
sometimes
for
they
you.
show up drunk. Had that. So
Drunk
you have to
uncle.
just kind of go, well, how about the stranger? Is that what you're offering?
just
You want
talking
you
about.
want to have somebody just show up?
No, I want. Well, I'd like
She
to
wants to
invite
pick a
someone
stranger.
who wants a little warm meal and a little warm during Thanksgiving.
Little warm.
There's a
days
guy
at
on the
your
corner.
house.
Yeah.
Right
Coming
up
off
here.
of 52 that Joy yelled
Oh my
out the
God.
window. They're
like,
hiring
this just
all
doesn't
over
make
the
sense to
place.
me.
Yeah,
The
the
American flag.
She won't
on his
sleep with
knees
us or
there.
even in the same room.
Right.
But
Well-
she will pick a random stranger to come eat dinner with her.
Well, this year we're going to Canadian Honker for Thanksgiving.
Oh, nice.
And we're so excited. So maybe we'll invite him to come eat
Well,
with
there
us.
you go.
How many
That's great.
people?
It'll be 6, and then if we have a stranger, 7.
See, that's different. Hey, come and
Yes.
eat dinner with us.
Yeah.
Much different than
Yeah.
come
Your
over to my
house.
house.
Yeah.
But I like to imagine that you go and find somebody and take them to the Canadian Honker with you.
Yes.
I'd love to see how nervous you are trying to facilitate conversation.
Yes. And when she realizes they probably maybe need some personal grooming,
I don't
who are
care.
you going to sit them by?
Jeff. Because he's very witty.
Oh, poor Jeff.
So witty.
No, I am. I just think it would be great to do that one day. You see it on TV.
Do you know what you should do?
What?
You should talk to some of the local ministers
Yeah.
and see if there's anyone in their congregation that doesn't have a place to go.
That's a good idea. I will do
Thanks.
that. Thank you.
I like
Very
the
good
plan
idea.
of going out for dinner, though. That's good.
Yeah, it's
We thought about
great.
it.
have
We
too
did the
many.
last year. I had gotten a tree centerpiece kind of thing from my mother-in-law. She had at her store
Oh,
had
yeah.
had jewelry and things hanging from it for display purposes. And we just punched out little leaves, and everybody could write what they were grateful for, and we hung them
I
on
thought
that
that's a
tree.
cute
And
idea.
I'm so excited. I saw that in the storage room, and I went, "Oh, I can't wait to get the tree out so we can all write
Oh
our
my
leaves. We have to make more leaves up."
How many do you have coming?
We don't know yet.
We don't know
As
yet.
you were saying before you got here, I'm asking my sister, "Are you guys staying or going to North Dakota?" "I don't know." I asked my mom, "What are you doing?" "I don't know." Maybe we'll show up at Canadian Honker. with
Hey,
Karen.
come with
We
us.
might.
Hey, so this year too, I'm going to be giving out gratitude rocks, and it's a little smooth rock. Wait a minute. You keep it in your pocket, and whenever you feel it, you're supposed to think of what you're grateful for.
You're
I
so
think it's going to
wonderful.
be a hit. I think
I can't believe we have got 1 minute left, and we forgot to say we went to Flowers by Jerry
Yes.
out
Oh,
by
yes. How could we
the
forget
Lux
that?
Boutique after the show last week, and
So much fun.
could not decide what to take home. Burton, no, hit the jackpot. She got the
Yes.
cutest darn outfit.
Yes, I did.
Karen got an awesome potted plant.
yes,
I got
and
a lovely scarf.
yep,
Oh, and you got those little gloves.
little mittens.
Those were cute.
Yep.
Which was very fun.
Well, stop by.
Yes.
Whenever. I mean, that's part of the deal now. If I'm going to be running into TJ Maxx, I'm going to have to woo through there.
Yeah.
But they have got the most pretty flower arrangements, that
Yes.
European design flower arrangement that I just am crazy about. So I'm happy. I'm happy that they were with us last week, and I'm
Right.
happy that they're doing so well at their new site.
And it looks like you can just grab flowers and go.
You can.
They're in the
You
fridge.
should
Grab
pay
and go.
for them, though.
Yeah.
It's just about 11 o'clock, KROC AM.